Check, check, check. Testing, testing, testing. Hello. Checking, checking, checking. This is going to be interesting. This channel has been active for quite some time. Testing, testing, testing. Yo, Master of Sight, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Still getting some things set up here. Give me a second. Is the music too loud? I don't know if it is. It's pretty low in my ears, but I don't know. I may turn it off at some point. I don't know how YouTube is with like background music and stuff like that, or like usually like if they detect music, they just kind of put like a little thing in the description, like, oh hey, this is this song or whatever. It should be fine. Music is good. Sweet. Not too loud. Awesome. Let me just rearrange my screens here so I have maximum visibility. Where's my maximum visibility? Oh, that's great. We can still do that. Let's see. Wait, let me lower that a little bit. Check. Maximum. Okay, cool. That works. Let's see. Hello. What screen should I use? I'll just go straight to this one. Screw it. I'm not using a camera today anyway. But hello, how is everyone doing? Welcome back to my second channel here on YouTube. This is like my alternative channel. I used to do a lot of like vlogging on this channel, just like videos other than ASMR. This is kind of like my hub to do other types of content here on YouTube that, I don't know, I just felt like doing. But it may become my new home for live streaming. We're kind of testing that out today and for the next couple of streams as well, just to see how it goes, see what kind of interaction we get here, and I don't know, see if the tools allow me to stream in a good way. So we'll see. How's everyone doing? I know it's been a long time for some of you. Hopefully you guys are doing great. It's Monday. Monday. Oh gosh, there's so much to catch up on as far as like everything. Elena says no more Twitch. Not that it's not no more Twitch. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Twitch has been having a lot of issues. I mean, it's been having issues over the past couple of years with security stuff and not giving creators the proper tools that they're actually asking for. So I don't know. But at the same time, like it's still a good live streaming platform. It's just YouTube could be potentially better. So we'll see. Because a big thing for me is like making sure that I'm not like jerking my audience back and forth, between so many different platforms and stuff like that. And the majority of my audience is on YouTube, so if I could recommend people to check out my second channel rather than going all the way over to Twitch, signing into a different app completely, or going to a completely different website, I think that might be easier to bring some more people over from the main channel. Have them come over here, check out my stuff here, and see what other things that I can offer other than ASMR. Because I do a lot. Those of you that have been following me for a while know that I do many things, and I want to share that. And it's kind of hard to share that in the context of ASMR, because not everything kind of lines up with that. But hey, how's it going? Oh, what up, Jinxie? Hi. Welcome. Yeah, it's good to see you guys here. So yeah, this stream I'm going to be working on finishing up a couple things that I wanted to add to the Halloween variant of this world that I've been making, or that I've made for or in VRChat. So we got like a Halloween theme going. We changed out the squid that's normally there. Changed the blue watercolor to blood red. Got a monster mummy. And then the other day I was like, well, why not make the rest of that kind of mummy theme persistent throughout the world. So I did these kind of like ducts with like more bloody red water. I built out this coffin, sarcophagus. Made some pillars. I found this really neat asset on a store. It was like, I don't know, $12 or something. Not bad. And then I built the rest of this stuff to kind of like match and give that like coffin vibe or sarcophagus vibe. Like if our monster mummy up here escaped from her prison, from her slumber. I modeled out some pumpkins and stuff, just kind of put them around the world, and then some webs as well. Just little fun Halloween things that hopefully people will appreciate over the next week or so. All these current changes right here are live, so if you wanted to check it out in VRChat, you definitely could. But I wanted to add some like mounds of sand here on the dance floor. I think that would be pretty cool. And I guess if you are new here and you're watching this and you have no idea what the heck you're looking at, so for the past, I don't know, year and a half, 2 years, I've been making worlds or levels in a game called VRChat. And this is just one of the current ones, and I'm making like a specific holiday themed variant of it. Usually it doesn't have all this stuff here. And there's like a Cthulhu-esque squid that's normally up front here at the entrance. So, but yeah. Eventually there will be like, you know, some Christmas themed things and stuff like that. And actually, this world specifically is made in collaboration with one of the communities in this game called VRChat, called Dance Dance VR, and yeah, I offered to make them a new place where they can come and hold their events. So yeah, that's what this is. Very spoopy, yeah, I know. but yeah, I don't know. I just felt like the dance floor was kind of, it could use just a little bit more. So I'm gonna try to create some like mounds of sand. We're gonna figure out how to do that in this stream here. So let's go over to Maya, our good friend Maya, Autodesk Maya. This is what the world looks like with no textures and just the base model. Yeah. So we'll go from there. What's up, Leo? What's up, Wendy? Tatiana, Elena, Jinxie, Tamsy. What else we got here? Mooney? Money? Money. I got some money. Do you guys listen to Blackpink? Or I guess Lisa specifically. Some money. All right, how are we gonna do this? Let's turn this off for now. Okay. So I can go about this a couple different ways, which is interesting. I can add a plane here. I can do something like this, since I want the mounds of sand to pretty much cover this area here. I'm gonna go over here to these options. I'm gonna add a couple more subdivisions. Let's go with 20. Let's go with 30. Let's go with 40. Does it seem like enough resolution? Let's go with 50 on this axis. Seems about right. Okay. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna actually sculpt this geometry here into like little mounds, and then just see what that looks like. And then I can cut around them so that, you know, I'm not wasting geometry. Let's see. Sarcophagus was a dope find. Hope you're feeling a bit better now. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. It's been a couple weeks since I've had COVID, and I've had some time to recover. My breathing is back to normal. I think all of the pneumonia, or most of the pneumonia buildup in my lungs is gone at this point. It's probably not completely there, because the doctor said it would take like a couple months for that like to really, you know, clear out completely, but it's a hell of a lot better than it was before. Happy listening to you again. You're working on the stuff that you like. Yeah, I know. I've been told that a lot. Is that like I guess I get really excited whenever I'm like, you know, passionate about what I'm doing. I guess that's true, you know, and or the fact that like you can hear it in my voice. Yeah, I really love this stuff. I guess I should do like a dedicated video catch up on like what's been going on or whatever. But yeah, so I don't know. I guess I could quickly mention stuff here, but I've finished, or how do I word that? I've taken a break from tattooing. That started about a week ago, right? No. Has it been a week already? Yes. Yeah, that was a week ago. Yeah, because I took like a week off. to kind of just settle in. But yeah, so a week ago I finished my like last day of tattooing at the shop that I was at. Not that I'm quitting tattooing forever or whatever. I'm just taking like a extended vacation from tattooing to give myself time to do this other fun stuff. You know, focus on YouTube and see what other career things that I can do as far as like I don't know, maybe getting to voice acting or really honing in on like visual effects work, either with like 3D modeling or other stuff. Yeah. So basically, expect to see a lot more of me here on YouTube. Time has been flying this month. No freaking kidding. I don't understand. Like, yeah. Time has been flying. Like, it's already almost Halloween. You know, November's here, and then it's already gonna be Thanksgiving, and then it's like Christmas already. It's like, bro, where's the time going? The only one of the reasons why I'm actually happy about time flying by is the fact that the new Matrix movie is coming soon. I think it's dropping in December, so like, yes. give me. I want the new Matrix now. But yeah, that's probably the only reason why I'd be happy about the time flying by. Otherwise it sucks. What else? I saw the movie Dune on last Friday. What an amazing movie. Holy shit. If you follow me on Twitter, you've seen my review of it, but yeah, because this Dune movie is like part one of a series. I don't know if it's only 2 movies or 3 movies, but it was like just enough action, information, world building. It was like just enough, you know, in like a almost 3-hour movie, and it felt, you know, the pacing was great. It felt like enough, and it was good. It was so good. You know, like you didn't feel gypped out. You didn't feel like you were missing any information or context. Like, it just leaves you wanting or waiting for the next one. It's got me really excited for it. So that was cool. All right, so I've got this piece of geometry here. I'm going to use these sculpting tools. I want to lift surface. Yeah, we'll go with that one. And then we can modify this brush here. And we can start doing this. I don't know if you could see that. Start building little hills, little sand dunes. Start massaging this geometry here. Maybe lower the brush a little bit. What I could do is I could just focus on like half of this, and I could just mirror it over. Instead of like, you know, doing the same thing on this side, I can just focus on one side at a time. To figure out how high I want these dunes to be, because I'm gonna end up putting this floor into like here like this, so that it's just poking out. Like that kind of thing. Something like that. Let's see. October flew by, 2022. Yeah, and then 2022. Holy shit! Can't wait for the new Matrix movie. Hey, what's up, Luna? I watched that yesterday. It was so good, but we have to wait for who knows how long before the next one. Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks. It's like, fuck, man. I mean, I'm probably gonna go back and see Dune a couple more times, just to really get like the context of what's going on, or not the context, but just to see it again, burn it into my memory. Yeah, it was a really good movie. I would definitely recommend watching it if you can. Let's see, we got a relax tool. Okay. I think I'm happy with that, because if I put it in the ground, get a couple little bits of sandy area popping up here. I don't want to go too overboard. I do have to keep in mind the geometry that I have here already. So let me flatten. No. I want to go in the opposite direction of sculpting. I think if I hold control, yeah, it'll do the reverse. I see. Yeah, so I want to do something like that. Just gonna break it up a little bit more. Actually, I do want it to go up against there. Yeah, something like that would be cool. Massaging geometry. Yeah, if you haven't seen Dune yet, I would definitely recommend it. Like, it's such a cinematic. It really is a cinematic masterpiece. Like, it's so good. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this in half. Let's see, this is minus 13 down into the ground. So I'm gonna bring it back up really quickly. I'm going to go to a top-down view. I'm gonna cut this in half. And then I'm going to mesh, mirror this to the other side. We're gonna make a copy in the world, and we're gonna flip it onto the x-axis. We're gonna combine it with the original, merge border vertices, apply. Boom, there you go. So now that's good. Now I'm going to, so a lot of this is kind of like blocky. I'm gonna do mesh. Actually, let me save this first. Always gotta make sure you save often, because these pieces of software like to have aneurysms every now and again and just crash. Can't wait to see the new Halloween Kills movie. Oh, I saw that too. So good. So good. Obviously, I went in, you should go into that movie knowing that it's part 2 of 3. Like, like they announced this movie and then also another one that's coming out after. But I think going in knowing that was good. Like it tempered my expectations and allowed me to just enjoy it for what it is, just a freaking crazy slasher movie. Lots of kills, fun characters. There were some things that maybe I didn't like about it too much, but not anything like too crazy. You know, like the majority of the film was like really good, like a really good watch. And you know, I'm also a fan of like Michael Myers, so that's a thing. All right, let's put this back in the ground, and then I'm going to mesh surface. No, I want to add more geometry. I want to what do I want to do here? How's the audio, by the way? Is it fine? Can you guys hear me all right? Just want to make sure that's good. I want to... What am I looking for here? It can't be a mesh display. Is it? I'm trying to add more geometry. I'm trying to like... Hey, what's up, Dodo? What is Pudding doing today? I'm 3D modeling. I'll show you in a second what I'm actually, because it doesn't really look like anything now, but I'll show you the textured version of everything that I'm working on. But nice to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Audio's good? Okay, cool. What the heck am I looking for? It's not soften edge, those are for normals. Add divisions, that's what I'm looking for. Exponentially, linearly. I think this is what I'm looking for. Add divisions. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, cool. I wanted to add more edges to make it rounder. Maybe I could do that one more time. And then from here we can sculpt and relax some of this. Yeah, because the more geometry that you have, the more you can make things look more round, or like, how do I explain that? You know, like that. Just gonna relax some of this. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so, hey, what's up, Elle? Looks like a battle arena. No, this is a dance club, actually. So this is what it looks like in game. This is what I'm doing is I'm creating like a Halloween version of this world, like adding some Halloween related assets, you know, some spooky assets. And the stage has like this animated, like cardboard kind of stage, and usually has like a giant squid, like a Cthulhu type creature. But for Halloween, I drew up a cat girl, mummy girl, monster girl. So this is what it looks like in game. It's pretty cool. I like how the disco ball shines off of the spider webs. Kind of looks like sparkles. But yeah, so this is like animated. You know, it just looks like it has that like stage feel, like, you know, somebody set this up by hand. It's like all animatronic and stuff. But yeah, so I got some pillars here and like a sarcophagus from whence the mummy monster girl came out of. But I felt like the dance floor could use a little bit more. You know, it's got some smoke here, which, you know, adds to the ambiance. But I wanted to add some like sand dunes on the dance floor as well, just to kind of give more feeling to the whole theme. So that's what I'm doing. Pretty cool. Mummy Franken girl. Yeah, that's a good way to put that. Who's also like a cat girl. Yeah, I don't know. I think I drew this up on Saturday night. There wasn't much going on as far as like stuff like in the actual game, so I was like, oh yeah, let me just sit down real quick and drop these panels so I could switch them out. And so this is going to be this is how the world's going to look for the next week, and then after that it's going to go back to normal. But there will be a button here in the staff booth that is clickable by like the world host, and they can toggle all, they can toggle the Halloween mode on so that it switches out the stage and all these things as well. So you could turn it on for the next Halloween or next whatever spooky themed party you want to hold. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I'm happy with it. I knew that I wanted to change out the the stage and add some things around the world, and this is just what I came up with in a couple hours, and I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. I can run with this theme. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see. So that's good. So, let's do history. We're gonna name this thing here sand dunes. We're gonna put it in our folder with the rest of the Halloween stuff for organization, ornagization. Ornagize it. We don't organize, we ornagize. Let's see. Now we have to UV map it, because currently it looks like this in the this is what the texture will look like. This is what the skin looks like of this object, which clearly that's not it. So we have to take a picture of it from the y-axis. Take a picture, boom, there it goes. It's a lot more accurate to what it's supposed to be. What is going on here? Why is this not connected? Hello? I mean, not that it matters. It's underneath. It's underneath the plane, but still, that's weird. Here's the point where I ask myself, do I care that much to fix it? This little seam here is broken. Is that Kookster? Yo, welcome to my second channel. My alt channel that's been alive since I pretty much started my original channel. Like this channel seriously like hasn't been used in forever. Merge vertices to center. Do it. Do I care? Do I care that much to do it? I do. I'm just gonna select all of these. I'm not gonna do it by hand. I'm gonna hopefully use a tool that will allow me to do these in one fell swoop. Merge vertices, and then I can select the threshold to 0.8. Let's go 2. Okay, that merged those. Nice. All right, let's try 3. Let's try 4, 5, 6. Okay, that took care of those without disturbing anything else. Let's go ahead and do the same to these. Let's go 1. Nice. Okay, that worked. Thank goodness, because I did not want to do that by hand. Because that would have taken 20 minutes for no reason. The alter ego channel. I mean, kind of. I'm literally the same person. Is it going to be visible on the map?
Welcome,
yes.
dreamer.
Oh, no. The seam? No. Kookster, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, no, that seam wasn't going to be visible on the map, but I'm annoying, and I have to fix stuff like that. For the most part, like a lot of things I'll like leave alone, but certain things I'm like, that's probably going to cause me issues later somehow. Somehow it's going to cause me issues, you know? So it's like, might as well just take care of it now while I got it. Cool. So I just retook the picture. What are these? What are these? More seams. Bastard. Bastards. Merge vertices. Merge vertices. Okay. Now they should be good. Let's do that again. Is it good now? Yes. Yes, it's good. But yeah, you know, just with my experience over time, like I've just learned some things just break, and it's just better to fix, you know, like, or some things earlier on in the stage can break things later or make things really annoying to deal with. So it's usually good to just take care of them as soon as you can. Because it's just better that way. Let's go unfold, legacy, apply. Oh god. Okay, that's actually gonna take forever to unfold, so I'm not even gonna bother. Because it's not really necessary actually. Is it? That's a lot of geometry. I'm thinking, maybe I should get rid of some of it. Maybe I should. Let's do this scientifically. Okay. I'm just gonna take out huge chunks of it. Because all this is just wasted, it's not even being used. Actually, I'm just gonna do one side and then mirror it over. And one thing I like with those seams, I do have to keep in mind, you know, like, is it worth caring so much about some of this stuff? Because, like, you know, it's only going to be seen for like a couple of days and then it's going to be gone. No one's really going to look at it again unless they turn it on. So it's like, how much effort should I actually put into this? You know, it's a question that I ask myself a lot. Like, how much effort does this actually need? Or do I need to care about this? Because, like, look, I didn't even need to fix those seams because I'm not even using that geometry anymore. You know what I mean? Oh, gosh. Alright, let's see what damage I did, if any. Can you see any of what I deleted? No? No, everything's good still. Cool. Cool. The notification was max tingles. Yeah, I gotta fix some of the notifications because I think when I don't know, somebody else subscribed to the channel, but it was a different notification, not the Whisper one. So I have to keep an eye out for which one it is actually playing. Alright, so now I'm going to delete this half again. And then I'm going to mirror it as well. Should I keep it together as one piece? I don't think so. I think that it's still only gonna have one material, but it's just gonna be flipped, and I don't know if that's okay. It might be okay. I don't know what it's gonna do for performance though. Oh, no, yeah, I could still make it one texture. I'm stupid. So, yeah, no, I could, I could actually break these up into pieces. And then, yeah, lasso tool. I can do, wait. Something like this. But you guys didn't know you could use the lasso tool in a game, or in this program. Can I extract faces? So now this is one separate piece. Actually, wait, hold on. I don't want to do that yet. I want to... What do I want to do? I want to... How do I want to break this up? Because basically, so what I'm trying to decide is, so in the game, here, actually, I can actually show you guys how this works, which is really cool. God, I wish I could make this screen bigger. Never knew I never knew you could lasso in this. Years of awkward selecting wasted. Yo, what up, Jaden? Yeah, no. So in Maya, you can there's like all sorts of selection tools right here on the side. So this one's like the lasso, of course. This one I like too is I can show you how it works basically. So it's kind of like a paintbrush. You can brush the areas that you want to select. So say like you want to get like really picky, like maybe you have a spot within like a really complicated model or whatever but you just want to select just a small spot, you can kind of do this. And select the faces that way. And I actually have a special setting on that shows my faces like this. So when I'm in face mode, it has like I select the face by the middle of the face rather than just the face itself. So if I were to how do I explain this? Let me make my selection smaller. If I were to click here, it doesn't select the face, but only when I click on the center, it selects it. Does that make sense? So it's a setting in your Maya settings that you can turn on or off. And you know, it just depends on the type of modeling you're doing, the type of selections that you want, because like you may not want to select the faces right on the corner because you might accidentally select stuff you don't want to select, you know. So that's why I turn that on, so that, you know, I can make sure I only select whenever I want it to and not accidentally hit stuff. So yeah, this is like a paintbrush selection tool, which is really cool. There's something else I wanted to talk about too while I was here. Fuck, what was it? Oh, I forgot. I'll probably remember it later. But yeah, this is really cool. Oh, I think that's what I wanted to talk about was the face setting or whatever. But do keep in mind, this is an older version of Maya 2, so some things might look different. This is 2017. It's just the version I'm used to, that I learned in school how to use. So I just use it. Let's see. So, okay, so yeah, I was explaining that what I'm trying to do is make sure that I optimize the world so that it's set up in a way to where if let me see if I could show you. Okay, so this is a thing called occlusion culling, and basically it's a way to set up the stuff in your world so that whatever you're not looking at disappears, and it helps with performance because the game isn't loading the things that you're not looking at. Does that make sense? So if you can see here on the screen, whatever is not in the camera's cone, like whatever's behind it, is disappearing. And the reason that the objects do that is because I've designed them in a way, left them in certain pieces to be able to do that. Obviously, some things don't disappear because they're too large so that they're always in your view, right? So if objects are too big and they're always in your view, they're not going to disappear. Like the floor, for example, until I completely don't look at it. But this main floor here is visible throughout this whole thing, obviously. So that's something I have to think about when making certain objects or certain assets for the world, is how do I break it up so that I can maximize the occlusion culling for performance, right? Because when you're in VR, you want to get as many frames as possible so that you don't get sick. You don't, that way you're not lagging in the game. So that's what I'm thinking about now, is how do I want to break this up? Do I want to do 2 pieces, left and right? Do I want to do individual pieces, like 1, 2, 3, 4? But I also want to make sure that I'm only using one material, one texture for this thing. So I'm trying to figure out, how do I want to do this? I think I'm just going to mirror it over, and then I'm going to UV wrap it, and then I'm going to break it up into pieces. It's not fair? What's not fair? I'm so used to 20 FPS thanks to massive dance events. Which is, it's funny because like whenever you do get a chance to get like full frames, it's like, oh, amazing. All right, let's see, faces, UV planar. Let's check out the map. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna save again, save scene. And then if I were to unfold this, how long would it take? Modify 3D unfold it. Apply. Looks like it's gonna be really slow. Oh, is it gonna crash? Oh no. So some objects are, yeah, it crashed. Some objects are a little bit too big. And they crash the system because it's trying to unwrap something that's like ginormous. And yeah. So I'm going to try the older version of unwrapping that. Good thing I saved beforehand, right? That was smart. Open scene. Go. Okay, we're back. Do that again. Let's look at the UVs. Whoa, wait, what? Hello? Oh, this was reset too. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's see. We're gonna select this, and then we're gonna go modify, unfold. We're going to use the legacy version, apply. Let's see how fast it goes. Oh, finished. Okay, cool. Sweet. All right. So when you unfold stuff there, you're just making sure that this is nice and like flat. I've explained like UV mapping before, but if you guys want me to explain, I can re-explain it. This is basically about like the skin of the object, and this allows you to map out like how to color it and texture it and shade it. Yeah. Okay, so now that we got that in there, everything looks nice. So now I can break it up. But first I'm gonna add and this is something new that I found. I'm gonna add a material called AI Ambient Occlusion. And what this does is, this is such a cool shader. I love this thing. I'm gonna select only the Halloween assets for now, and then I'm gonna go to Arnold, render view, and we're gonna just get a quick little render of this. So what this shader does, and for anybody watching that actually uses this that might not know what it is, what this does is it's a shader that allows you to render out ambient occlusion on an object that the shader is on. And it's so cool because it renders out a UV map of ambient occlusion for your object. So you can like literally take that map, throw it into Photoshop, and add it to your texture so that you have like basically baked in ambient occlusion. I mean, you could just like use it as an ambient occlusion pass in your material and like whatever software you're using, but I like to put it all in one texture. That's just like me personally. Actually, can I demonstrate that? Let me open Photoshop really quickly. You guys get to look at Miss Star for a second. Can I can, okay. Let me see, what's the best way that I can demonstrate this? What is this? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So basically what that ambient occlusion pass thing does is it renders out what looks like this. So this is that sarcophagus that you saw earlier. So it renders out like an ambient occlusion pass, and you can take this into Photoshop and overlay it over your textures so that you get something like that. And it's fairly light in the beginning, but I just like I put it on a multiply layer, and then I double it so I can get extra nice shadows. And that's how you get this stuff here, which is, it's basically like a fake shadow almost. It's like a contact shadow. And like, I didn't relight these things, I just stuck these in the world. But because of that ambient occlusion pass, it looks like there's lighting there. Does that make sense? You know, you get these like nice like shadows in between objects and stuff. And I didn't have to re-render this whole scene, the lighting. I didn't have to like wait 2 hours for it to like do its thing. Like I literally just did it in Photoshop. Like boom, there's the shadows right there. You know, it's so nice. And I'm so glad that I found it. Because it interacts with like whatever objects are around it in the world too. So that's pretty neat. So if I actually, yeah. So that's cool. It's really cool. I don't know. If I'm rambling and I don't make sense, just let me know. Okay. So now that I got that, I got the ambient occlusion thing on there. I can start breaking these up into pieces. Actually, let me. I have to the render selection to texture. To select images, select 4096 is the size that I want, all UDIMs, render. And so what it's going to do is it's going to render that picture for me, that black and white shadow picture for just this object here. Just have to wait a couple minutes for it to do its thing. Yo, what's up, Kaiju? You're really good at explaining this, getting so many helpful tips. Hey, I'm glad. That's actually the reason why I like doing this. I've been told in the past I should be a teacher, or like I should think about it, but I'm like, no. I don't know. I don't think I could be a traditional teacher, like teaching fucking, language or math or social studies or something like I couldn't do that. But I could definitely teach this stuff, or at least share my knowledge to some degree. So I find all sorts of information and solutions to my problems and learn things on the way to doing that that might be helpful for other people. So that's mainly what we're going to be doing on these like live streams here on this channel, is like 3D modeling, art, that kind of stuff. And then I don't know, it just depends. We could probably do like vlogs again at some point if like I can start traveling again, or if like daily life becomes interesting enough, or weekly life becomes interesting enough to warrant recording it, if that makes sense. Because like that's really the reason why I stopped vlogging, is I wasn't doing anything interesting or worth recording, for. So it's like, why would I record it? If I have like nothing to say or nothing like interesting that I've done, it's just like everyday normal stuff, which I guess could be, fun to watch or like relatable, because it's like, oh yeah, we're all just people working, doing the thing. But yeah, at least what I have on my agenda for the next foreseeable future, I have a bunch of like 3D projects that I'm working on. So yeah, why not share it and make a nice little stream for everybody to enjoy. And then the fact that it's on YouTube, that's another reason why I want to stream here on YouTube, is that these videos are persistent and easy to find. Whereas like it's harder on Twitch to find like my live stream playbacks. Whereas like here, it's just so easy to acquire, if that makes sense. So yeah. It's just so much easier on YouTube. Okay, so we got our picture now. Let's actually, let's open it up. I'm gonna create a new one. Create. Okay, I'm gonna open. Where is it? It's here in this folder, all the way over here. There's like folders within folders within folders. Okay, this should be it. Bring it in as a transparency. You can't change your username on YouTube? Of course you can. It's just a little convoluted in how you do it. You have to change your Google, you have to go to like your Google account settings to change it. Yeah, just Google how to change your YouTube name. It'll show you. So yeah, so this is what that looks like. So obviously everything in black is what was underneath the map, because there's no lighting or anything from there, but you can see these like nice little soft shadows here where there's like contact and stuff. And it's even more apparent if I double this. So let me, oh wait, I have to set it to, first of all, I'm gonna copy, this is pretty much the same material. So where's this material? Here. I'm gonna copy this group, duplicate group. Oh, and I don't know if any of you knew this in Photoshop, but if you want to duplicate a group or a layer, you can duplicate it from one project to another and just change the document here. I know it's like a small minor thing, but you know, somebody might not know. That might help your life. So now I have this in this project over here. And then now, so we have this texture map. It's just black and white. But if you change it to multiply, now you get like a nice. What happened to my? Oh, here we go. Okay. Now I can zoom in. Now you get these like nice little shadows and stuff. It's cool. And again, it's not real subtle in certain spots, but if you double it, you start to see, even triple it in some cases. Start to see like in these, I don't know, is it apparent on screen? Like in these areas here. You see it's very subtle. It's very subtle on some spots, but where it gets closer to other objects, it's even more noticeable. Like you just get these like close, and like this area right here is here in the world where it's touching this pillar right here. So there's going to be like a little bit of contact shadow here, which is going to look nice. It's going to look real nice. Yeah, I can now decide how far do I want to go with this. So I want to keep going another one. Oh yeah, this is another way to show it. You can see how like doubling it just makes the shadows even darker. Does that make sense? So I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now. I might even go up to 6. Because I just, you know, I want to make the shadows there very apparent, very noticeable. Shoot, I might even go 3 more, something like that. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. So now I can save this in a specified organization folder. Where is it? Hello, Dropbox. Save it as a PNG. We're gonna call it sanddunes.png. Save. Okay, cool. So now that's saved there. We can bring it in later when we're ready. So we got the texture done for that. Now let's finish breaking this up into pieces. So I'm gonna go up here and we're gonna do that. Looks like an ink blot, even more. Yeah, that's true. Make some Rorschach sand dunes. I use Corel, makes life easier for me because that's what I taught myself to use, but I should really one day learn Photoshop. I mean, you can do the same things in any program for the most part nowadays. Like, I'm pretty sure Corel has like similar functionality for sure. It's got to. Okay, so we're gonna break this up into PCs, Reese's PCs. Oh, wrong tool. Shit. Okay. What the? What? I'm confused at what's happening right now. Hello? Face. Thank you. Let's try this again. Shit. Okay. Something like that, maybe? Hold on, what's going on here? So this is a piece. There we go. All right. Extract faces. So this is one piece now. I'm gonna go to face again. We're gonna select this one here. And extract faces. By the way, Jaden, if you have any questions about like what I'm doing on screen, if it's like not apparent, just feel free to ask. And then this. Wait, did I select the right thing? No, I didn't. Hello. And extract faces. Cool. 1, 2. Oh, this is still part of that. So let's go back to faces here. We're gonna extract. So that's its own thing now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's keep going. That's what I use for all my sketches. Nice. Yeah, I used to use Corel back in like years ago. Like that really old version. Extract faces. Just enjoying the relaxing vibes and cool things. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm just like very aware that sometimes this stuff is like confusing. Like how was this context menu popping up? How did you get this certain thing to do this certain thing? It's like, what the hell? I am very aware. Let's see, extract faces. I do that the same? Okay, cool. What? Not quite. It goes up to there, okay. Let's do this. Okay, and then lastly, this way. Actually, not lastly, I gotta do it one more time. Split these guys. Okay. Right. So now everything is separated. Right where I need it to be. Cool. And I'm not going to move them. I'm not going to do anything in the UV space since it's already set up. Everything's all good. So now, time to organize. Go into the sand dunes thing here. And because I know it's all going to be a mess here. I'm going to select everything. And I'm going to group it together. Select all this stuff. Delete history, freeze transformations, center the pivot on each of these individual objects. Cool. So now that's all organized under one roof. Move these back here. Halloween set together with everything else. Cool. Yeah, I guess we can just throw it into Unity and see what happens. Alright, so I'm going to select everything in the Halloween set. I'm going to file, export selection. Save it as the same name, Halloween set, export selection. Do you want to replace it? Yes, please. Unable to export some materials. Oh, that's right. I have to change the material that I gave everything here. Because remember, I gave it that the ambient occlusion material. But I'm just going to give it a regular Lambert 1 for the sake of export. So reselect everything, export selection again. Place it, yep. Cool, so now I can bring back Unity. Get rid of the gizmos, go away for now. I can go to assets here. Can find, where is it, Halloween. I'm gonna show and explore. And then I'm going to navigate to Autodesk. Assets. Copy that. And if I replace it with the same exact thing, or with something of the same exact name, it should auto update with the new stuff in there. Hey, look at that. Nice. Okay, some nice untextured sand dunes. Let me turn this fog off for a second. Actually, may not even need it anymore. Okay, cool. So we got the sand in there. Non-textured. So now I'm going to bring in that texture. Let's go to my materials folder, textures. Let's go ahead and find the one that we just made. Where is it? Right here, sand dunes. I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to find it here, sand dunes. I'm going to... Hey, what's up, Tenchi? Got Raylene in here, got Jedi. You see the pumpkins? Yeah, I actually modeled those. It was fairly simple. Pumpkins. Generate maps off. Turn the texture down to 1024. Okay, and then I'm gonna make a new material for this texture. Just gonna duplicate this Halloween texture, and I'm gonna replace it with new textures down here. Why is this window all the way down here? Hello, please stop. Put this texture in there, put this texture in there, and then if I go back to this material and apply it. Oh, I have to apply it to every single one, I forget. Sand dunes. Okay, apply it to all of them. There you go. Oh, okay. So these shadows are definitely a little too harsh. Well, maybe. Hold on. Let me turn up the emission here. Yeah, it's a little too much. A little too dark. I have to turn it down a bit. But is that the look I'm going for? I do kind of like that. Let me turn off these lights here too. They're getting in my way. They're being really annoying. Go away. Okay. I'm thinking I like all these here, but I'm not too into these two up here. What does this look like hidden. Yeah, I'm down for that actually, because most people dance here anyway. This is a view from the DJ. Yeah, I want to get rid of those two. Okay, cool. But yeah, you see, very quickly we got some sand in there. Sweet. It looks pretty decent. It's got a little bit of a contact shading here between there and there. Actually, let me up the resolution a little bit, or back to 2048. What does that look like? Does that smooth that out? Oh, wait a minute. The sand looks a lot better. How big is that texture though? 2 megabytes? I can live with that. This whole project file is like 65 megabytes, which is pretty cool. I try to keep all my worlds under 100. Because I don't know, whenever I'm in game and I see a world that's like 200 megabytes to load, I just like get annoyed. I'm like, this is gonna take some time. Even if I have fast internet, it's like I don't want to sit there and wait in my headset for 200 megabytes. Like, fuck that. So I try to keep my worlds relatively small, so people are not loading in tons of fucking assets or whatever, or tons of fucking megabytes worth of assets. Just VR performance things. Yeah, I'm digging how that looks. Like this is, even though it's the same texture, it's a different contrast, or it's a different level of brightness between this and this. So like it looks more like sand, whereas these pillars would be kind of like a little bit darker. I don't know, in my mind at least. Maybe it's too much. Let's try lowering it a little bit. Do I like that? Yeah, I like it being a little bit brighter. What do you guys think? What do you think? Does it make that much of a difference? Wouldn't the fog mellow out the shadows? It might. One of the reasons why I put the fog anywhere, or in the first place, is like default on, because I have the fog in the world as like an option. It's like you can turn it on or off. But I turned it on initially because it kind of covered most of the empty floor space. So I don't know. I don't know if the fog needs to be on. You know what I mean? Now that I have sand on the floor, I'm gonna hit play because the fog actually moves. Like the texture actually moves itself. It's very subtle. You can kind of tell. Just slowly rolling across the dance floor. But I don't think it needs it anymore. I mean, maybe it looks pretty good with it, to be honest. But just the way that this fog kind of interacts with the geometry, I don't know. It's kind of annoying. It looks weird. But that could be the fog material. Maybe I could turn that down a little bit. Make the fog even more subtle. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know. Go full fog. No transparency. Love your 3D modeling design. Hey, thanks. I try. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it off by default now. And then, like, if people want to turn it on, they can. Where is it? if I drop the fog lower? Where is it? Yo, what's up, Demon King? What's up, Sarah? Decisions. This is like just above the floor. That's kind of cool, actually. Because you still get a bit of the billowing fog, but I don't know. What if it was above everything? I just need to. What I really need to do is find a new fog shader or a fog effect. Because like this is just like a plane, like a rectangular plane with a shader. The shader kind of moves. So it's not the most like amazing thing, but oh shoot, I brought the fog all the way up here. That looks kind of cool. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That looks kind of good. Let me play around with this fog shader a little bit more. That's pretty cool, man. I'm digging that. Let's see. That looks weird. It's a pretty cool effect. Later, Jedi. Nice spooky vibes. All the regulars from Twitch are here. Yeah, that makes me happy. Always good. Glad to see it. Okay, I think that's good there. I think the speed is fine. 0.01.1. This is if it was moving fast. That's a little too fast. If I upped it to 0.5, still a little too fast. No, that's the perfect speed there, to be honest. It's just very slow and ominous. About 0.02. 1.5. This is the stuff that I'm like really anal about, which like this is stuff that like nobody fucking pays attention to and nobody else cares about. But it's just a me thing. It's like it's a feeling thing. It has to feel right. It has to feel right. That does feel pretty good. Yeah. Okay. What else do I want to do? Can I make it brighter? I can make it a little bit darker. It's more subtle. And then I can bring the alpha up from there. Same effect. Let's play with the alpha. Interesting. Huh. If I made it bloody red, that looks dumb. Maybe I won't do that. I think that's good like that, to be honest. Sometimes the first time or first idea is the best idea. Lurking now so you can sleep? Hell yeah, good. Get some rest. Okay, so that's good, that's good. Let's turn our lights back on. That's all working. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. In about an hour, we put in some sand, tested it, made sure it's working. That's pretty cool. All right, sweet. Yeah, let's save this project here, save scene, continue. Can close out of that. Save this. Do I need to save this? Yeah, I'll save it where I'll save as. Sand dunes. Close. Nope. Close. All right, all that's left is to upload it. Actually, ooh, no, wait. I need to rebake the occlusion culling. I need to select everything in here. Go to occlusion, go to object, make it occludey so that it can disappear. And then I hit, let's see, give it a second. then I go to bake, and I like showing this. These are my settings. I'm gonna hit bake. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna start calculating all the occlusion areas in the world. And then, is it done? It's done. Okay. And then I can go here to visualization. Again, touch my camera, boom, boom, boom. And hopefully they disappear. Look at that. Everything works. Look. They disappear. Nice. Hell yeah. See? Hey, it works. If I look up, everything disappears. If I look down. Nice. Awesome. Happy, happy, happy when things actually just work. Things just work. Lovely. Alright, let's save that. Save project. Then I'm gonna VRChat SDK, show control panel, builder. This is the 311th version. That was hard to say, 311th version. Let's build and publish for Windows. Is anybody using the world right now? I don't know. Let me check really quickly. Okay, no one's using it. All right, sweet. Sometimes it's bad to update when like people are currently in your world. It's not a good idea. Magic. Hey, what's up, Sin? It's just doing its thing, uploading to the VRChat servers. Well, actually, right now it's compressing all the information. Still supposed to be sleeping right now, but I'm so happy putting 3D modeling sessions back. See if I can sleep. Do these streams help you sleep? I hope so. I hope so. Cool, nice little like hour-and-a-half stream. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot I had coffee here. Some Bones French vanilla coffee. So good. Hurry up. It's only 60 megabytes of information, bro. Hurry up. I don't know, this project does have a lot of materials and stuff. And textures. I gotta go like back and organize all the folders in here, make sure everything's nice and optimized as well. Okay, cool. Everything's good. Upload. Okay, it's doing its thing. Easy peasy. Now that we got that done, the next stream we'll start working on finishing up the party bus world. that I started a while ago. That's on the agenda as well. Then after that, we'll do some avatar stuff. Then after that, we'll start working on the next world that I have upcoming. I have two new worlds upcoming. Then after that, we'll actually no. Before I start, like once I finish the party bus world, I'm gonna go back to Saga and do like a 2.0 of the black hole world. And then after that, I'll do like a 2.0 of dark mana as well. Because there's some things that I want to add or adjust or fix with those worlds as well. So that'll be fun. But since I already started the party bus world, I definitely want to finish it before I start working on some of the older worlds. Finish one thing and then move on to the next. Yeah, this is cool. I want to see it in game. Which I'll probably do in a couple minutes. Because I think, yeah, I think we'll end the stream here. Oh, fun fact, you can actually step on these pillars. They have little colliders on here. If you can manage to find a way to get on top, which I've successfully done myself, you can get on top. You don't have VRChat? You can get it. You don't need a VR headset in order to play VRChat. All you got to do is just go to the website, make an account, and then download the game on like Steam or something like that. Or I don't even think you need Steam anymore. I think there's just a desktop client. But yeah, you can just play with your desktop, like your computer. You don't need VR. Or on your laptop or something, you can play the game. And it's free too. It doesn't cost anything either. So yeah, anyone can play. As long as you don't have like a computer from like 1940s. Here it is. Got our cute monster girl. This was fun to draw up. I don't know, I just like randomly started drawing. Like I was originally just gonna go for like a, you know, like a evil mummy or something. Like a ugly, horrendous, whatever mummy. And then I was like, how about cute like cat girl mummy? It's funny because like I don't really draw girls either, but I don't know. It kind of just worked out. It kind of just worked out. I found some nice hand references and used those. And the rest just kind of came together. She's cute. One could call her a mommy. Sorry, mommy, sorry. If you want, you can, in the world, you can get in and take a picture in between her hands. This is great. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. That was fun. Got to test out the YouTube stream. I'm actually streaming at like 1080p quality, so hopefully that looks nice. It's still only 30 frames, but I think that's fine. We'd have to do 1080 60. But that's another thing I love about the YouTube live streams is that you can stream in a way higher quality than Twitch. And on top of that, say you come to the stream late and you want to catch up, you can actually, even like while it's live, you can scroll back to the beginning and like play it at like 1.5 speed or something, you know, just whatever. Like it's like YouTube live streaming has so many nice things to it. It's so cool. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to test out live streaming here. I don't think I have super chats on here, so like you guys can't donate or anything. But there is a link in the description here on YouTube if you do want to like tip and stuff during the stream, and like, you know, see the notifications and stuff. There is a link in the description. So until we get super chats, which I have to look into what are the requirements for that. I don't, because my channel certainly has enough subscribers, but I don't. It was so weird. Like I think it was like a couple years ago, YouTube changed its policies for who's partnered and who's not partnered, and certain channels under a certain threshold couldn't be, you know, they even lost, like, this channel lost its partnership. I lost the ability to get like ad revenue, which is really weird. But again, it was just because the requirements were changed. So I don't know. Is she live in DDVR Aqua now? Yes. Yeah. All these changes are currently live. I literally just uploaded a version of it right now. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go for now. You know, I accomplished everything I wanted to, at least just for this stream. You know, this is first stream back, just kind of testing things out, making sure everything's running good. And then yeah, we'll probably do some longer ones next time. Maybe tomorrow or the day after that. Again, I have to figure out like how often do I want to do streams. I want to make sure I have enough time to, you know, make some YouTube videos and stuff like that. So make sure I'm giving myself time to work out and get all the things done that I want to get done. So, and it's great because I have pretty much all the time in the world now, since this is my job now. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, I will. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate all the subscriptions to the channel. Anybody new that's joining along? Looks like we have just mainly everybody that was already here in the first place. So thanks for coming back onto YouTube. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys have any feedback or anything like that. Either like in a comment or something on this video, because this video will get uploaded to the channel. So leave it in a comment or send me a message on like Discord or whatever. But yeah, I'll be back again sometime this week. I'll see you guys later. I hope you guys had a good day. Hope you guys have a good evening. I love you. I hope you take care. And as always, keep dreaming. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.